Welcome to the 29th of the 100 Things Successful People Do. Establish rapport. It is impossible to succeed without first establishing rapport. Rapport is the process of getting to know one another and feeling at ease with one another. People who believe in you will follow you, work with you, support you, and believe in you. People must understand, trust, and be aligned with you in order for this to happen. They must feel at ease in your presence. If you've established rapport, this will happen naturally. It can happen without you even noticing it as a result of your daily encounters, but it can also take a little more effort. Women, I believe, are more natural at establishing rapport than men. When women communicate with people, they tend to speak more slowly, listen more intently, and exhibit empathy, all of which are classic abilities for creating rapport. For most women, the language of conversation is largely a language of rapport, a technique of building connections and negotiating relationships, according to Deborah Tannen. Men, take note, you may need to put in a little more effort. You may not be able to, or even want to, establish rapport with everyone. There will always be people you find to be too egotistical, self-absorbed, or simply uninteresting to know. However, if it's someone you see on a frequent basis, try to establish some rapport. You don't want the other person to think you're being rude or cold, or that you're attempting to ignore them. It's impossible to be effective if you don't establish rapport. Now put this into action. Step 1. Find common ground. Finding common ground with others is a basis for long-term connection. Spend time learning about their thoughts, expectations, actions, and beliefs. You can then identify where you have a lot of in common and where you're on the same page. It could be as simple as your thoughts on a buddy or coworker, your hobbies, or your career objectives. Try to be genuine, never agree with someone or pretend to like what they like merely to make them happy. Step 2. Align your priorities. By acting in the same way as the other person, you can make them feel at ease in your presence. Mirroring is a highly effective strategy for establishing rapport. Stand alongside them if they are standing. Do the same if they're sitting with their arms and legs crossed. This is referred to as postural congruence. It's a terrific method to make someone else feel at ease around you on an unconscious level. They won't notice you're imitating them in most circumstances. Try it out as soon as possible. Step 3. Listen carefully and empathize. Make yourself someone who others want to be around. Instead of being self-centered and talking about yourself, learn about the other person. Maintain a calm demeanor and speak gently. You will appear warm if you do all of these things, and people will want to get to know you. In summary, the 29th of the 100 Things Successful People Do is establish rapport. Step 1. Find common ground. Step 2. Align your priorities. Step 3. Listen carefully and empathize. I hope you enjoy the video. Please subscribe and share. See you next time.